Hi, fourth graders. Today is our final lesson about using time and money in word problems. Our goal today is to solve multi-step word problems that involve time and money. So our start problem is Miss Lee teaches piano lessons on Saturdays. She begins at 8 a.m. and spends an hour, half hour doing paperwork. Then she teaches 2 lessons that each last 3/4 of an hour. What time does Miss Lee finish? Take out my pen here. When I have a word problem where you want the time to begin and we're finding when someone finishes, I find it really easy to use a timeline. So go ahead and push pause and see if you can use a number line to solve this problem. All right, and so we're back, and I'm going to remind you, I'm sorry, that 45 minutes is 3/4 of an hour. If you think about each quarter of an hour being 15 minutes, 3/4 is 45 minutes. So the first thing I'm going to do is tackle this half hour of paperwork. And so I'm just going to head jump here, and I'm going to really try and think of all of this in minutes. When I'm doing problems with time and money, I want to make all my units the same. And so I'm going to work in minutes because I think it's easier. So 30 minutes would be 8:30. All right, and now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to think if I have 45 minutes to do one lesson and 45 minutes to do the other lesson, she would have been teaching a lesson for 90 minutes. Now it's 8:30, so when she starts her lessons. So a number that helps me, I know that if I jump 30 minutes 3 times, I get to 90. So I get 30, 30, 30. So 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock. So Miss Lee will finish her lessons at 10 o'clock. Remember, the important thing is to really make sure that you're working in the same units. So we switched all of this from hours to minutes just because it was a little easier for us. All right, here's our next example. Vivian has $6. She buys 4 pens for 75 cents each and a pad of paper for $2.25. How much does she have left? So again, she's got her $6. We've got to figure out what she bought. Okay, so this first thing is this 4 pens for 75 cents. So I'm going to think in quarters. 1, 2, 3. That's 1 pen. 1, 2, 3. That's another pen. 1, 2, 3. That's another pen. 1, 2, 3. That's another pen. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pens. And I put them in groups of 4 because I know that 4/4 equals $1. And so I have $3 total. So she spent $3. Guys, those are my children. And so she's $3. And so then if she has, the next thing she bought for $1, $2.25, she bought a pad of paper. So I'm going to erase this 3 right here. So that means this is her pens and this is her pad of paper. Sorry. And so I have 1, 2, let's count our whole dollars here. We've got $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $5 and 25 cents. So she has $6 total. And the reason I have this number line is because it's easy for me to think about jumping to $6. How much is in between here? Well, I know that I only have 25 cents right on this quarter right here. So I need to go 75 cents. So she has 75 cents left after most purchases. All right, so we're going to do this one together, and then the next few you're going to be doing on your own. So just make sure you have a piece of paper with you so that as we're talking about this, we can do it together. The price of peaches is $1.80 for each pound. Frank buys 3.5 pounds of peaches. How much does Frank pay for the peaches? Show your work. All right, so I'm going to draw some pounds here, okay? So I've got 1 pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 3.5 pounds, okay? So this is what Frank is buying right here, these circles. He's not buying this right here. It's not there, okay? So let me see if I can just draw that. There we go. So if he's, so he, it's $1.80 for each of these, $1.80. I can think about that as 180 cents. And that's going to be easier for me as I'm trying to figure this out. So this is 180 cents, this is 180 cents, and this is 180 cents. We're going to leave this guy here for a second and come back. So if I have 3 and I have 100 and I have 80 right there, I know that I have, if I use my area model, I have 300 right here, and 80 times 3 is 240. So I have 300 plus 240, which is a total of 540. Okay, now I've got to go back over here to this half. What is half of 180? Well, I know that half of, if I think of this as 18 tens, half of 18 is 9. So I have 9 tens. So we know that the price of this is 90 cents. So if I have 540 cents for my 3 pounds and 90 cents for my half a pound, then I'm going to add these guys together, and I have 630 cents for this. So how much is that if I put it back into dollars? Well, that is, so the 100 cent, this, oh boy, I don't know how I did that. Sorry, guys. The 600 cents is $6, and then I have 30 cents left over. So that's how much Frank pays for the peaches. Steve sweeps the floor after he washes the dishes. Then he takes out the trash. He spends 18 minutes washing the dishes. This is 3 times as long as it takes him to sweep the floor. It takes him 3 minutes to take out the trash. How long does it take Steve to complete his chores? Show your work. I'm going to read that one more time. Steve sweeps the kitchen floor after he washes the dishes. Then he takes out the trash. He spends 18 minutes washing the dishes. This is 3 times as long as it takes him to sweep the floor. It takes him 3 minutes to take out the trash. How long does it take Steve to complete his chores? Show your work. Now, before you hit pause and work on this together by yourself, I want to point out one thing, because this tripped me up when I was reading it. This is 3 times as long as it takes him to sweep the floor. So it takes him 18 minutes to wash the dishes, and it's taking him less time to sweep. Less time to sweep. So what if I know it's times as many and times less? I want you to think about that as you're trying to create an equation. Go ahead and hit pause, and I'll be back to talk to you about it. All right, here I am back. So I'm just going to erase all the ink on here for a second. So we said it took him 18 minutes. Boy. And 18 minutes to take out the trash. Sorry, to do the dishes. And it took him 3 times less, because it took him longer to do the dishes than it did to sweep. So that's a division symbol. To sweep. And then he took him 3 minutes to do the trash. So you have 18 minutes. 18 divided by 3 is 6 minutes. and then 3 more minutes. So 18 plus 6 plus 3 is 27. 27 minutes. I'm going to write minutes right there. I don't have any more room on the slide. Okay. So this next one, Victoria has two $20 bills in her wallet. I want you to picture that in your head. Two $20 bills. She spends $12.25 on a gift and $5.25 on a card. How much money does she have left? How much money does she have left? So what we're going to do is, this is another one you're going to do on your own. So I want you to go ahead and pause it and think about if she spent $12.25 on a gift, $5.25 on a card. How much money will she have left? There is this other question that Amir chose A. How did he get that answer? And I want you to be thinking about that as well. I'll be back. Okay, so if we know that she has $12.25 and $5.25, what we can do is we can add the dollar bills that we have, which is $17. And we know that these are 2 quarters right here, and 2 quarters we know equals 50 cents. So she has $17.50 that she has spent. I'm going to go back to my number line. So if she is $17.50, I think to myself, next big dollar is $18, and that's 50 more cents. Okay. Then what's my next big amount of money is $20. So if I jump $2, I get to $20. And then if I know that she had a total of two $20 bills, so she had $40. So this is another 20 that she had in her wallet. That $20 bill that she had in her wallet, one of them didn't even get used if she was using that. So this is how much money she has left in her wallet. So she has $22.50. So the correct answer is here. Now, how did Amir get that answer? Now, I see $2.50 right here in this first part right here. There's $2.50. I wonder if Amir misread this word problem and did not realize that Victoria had two $20 bills. Because if Victoria had one $20 bill, she would only have $2.50 left. But because she had two, she had $22.50 left. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is you're going to do some work for your teacher. Let me go back. Sorry, let me go back to a. I want to turn this off. Turn you off. So this is live worksheets. If you've seen the science video already, then you've already seen this. If you haven't, live worksheets is a way that you can submit a worksheet to your teacher really, really easily. So you're going to click on this link. And here are the money problems that you have, okay? And you're just going to read them and you're going to be able to just type right in here, okay? Whatever your answer is. So this is multiple choice. Just type A, B, or C, and your work will be on a separate piece of paper. This, you can actually type in what you wrote on your paper. Again, A, B, or C. Oh, actually, this one's multiple select, so there's 2 choices that are correct. Another word problem, and finally, this last word problem. If you hit the finish button, it says email to my teacher. You're going to type in your name and then your grade level. Maybe you're in Miss Sayers' room. And you're going to type in Miss Sayers' email address. I will show you where you can get that in a minute. So you're just going to type that in and hit send. Miss Sayers will be registered with live worksheet, so you don't have to worry about that. But it should go right through for you. If it doesn't work, you can take a picture of your work and send it to Miss Sayers or Miss Hall. So these are your teacher's email addresses. There are a total of 6 problems you must do at least. Let me just go back to that slide. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to do this really quick. Do at least 3 of these problems. Okay, that's your job. This week is to do at least 3 of those problems that are on the live worksheets. So if you have any questions, please let your classroom teacher know. We hope you're doing well, and we miss you.